We're closing the gallery to sell it to safe fare supermarkets and using the money as an interest-free loan to Aston Wanderers. He's just acting as an MP, not as a minister.
It is the principle, Bernard. Have you thought what the effect would be if this were allowed to happen?
It would be very popular.
Exactly. Distressingly popular, hideously popular. And then?
Well, the minister will be re-elected.
That consequence, Bernard, is not exactly at the top of our list of priorities. As far as this department is concerned, it makes very little difference who the minister is. But the point is, suppose other football clubs got into difficulties. And what about greyhound racing? Should dog tracks be subsidised as well as football clubs, for instance?
Well, why not, if that's what the people want?
Bernard, subsidy is for art, for culture. It is not to be given to what the people want. It is for what the people don't want but ought to have. If they want something, they'll pay for it themselves. No. We subsidize education, enlightenment, spiritual uplift. Not the vulgar pastimes of ordinary people. It's the thin end of the wedge, an appalling precedent. It must be stopped. Ah, Minister.
What's the matter now?
Minister, I thought you'd like early warning that there is a reshuffle in the offing.
Oh.
No, Minister. There is to be a departmental reorganization. A real reshuffle. We may get extra responsibilities.
Oh, do we want them?
We want all responsibilities, Minister, as long as they mean extra staff and bigger budgets. It is the breadth of our responsibilities that makes us important. Makes you important, Minister. When you see vast buildings, huge staff, and massive budgets, what do you conclude?
Bureaucracy?
No, Minister. You conclude that at the summit there are men of great stature and dignity who hold the world in their hands and tread the earth like princes.
Yes, I see.
That's why each new responsibility must be seized eagerly, and each old one guarded jealously, entirely in your interests, of course, Minister.
Gee. Well, thank you for warning me.
Thank you, Minister. Oh! By the way, about the Corn Exchange Art Gallery proposal.
What about it?
Well, of course, it's the most imaginative, novel idea, but I wonder if it might not perhaps be a little unwise.
Why?
A valuable civic amenity.
It's a monstrosity.
A valuable civic monstrosity. But a most important collection of British painting.
Utterly unimportant. Second-rate 18th century portraits, third-rate 19th century landscapes, and a collection of modern paintings that the Tate wouldn't even store in its vaults.
But an important representative collection of unimportant painting. And a source of great spiritual uplift to the passing citizenry.
They never go in.
But they know it's there.
We spoke to the curator. They get an average of 11 visitors a day. Anyway, it's a constituency matter. It's nothing to do with you or Whitehall. Why are you so interested in it?
There is a question of principle. You know, what you used to tell me politics was about.
What principle?
The principle of taking money away from the arts and putting it into things like football. A football club is a commercial operation. There is no cause for subsidising it if it runs out of money.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes, why not? There's no difference between subsidising football and subsidising art. Except that a lot more people are interested in football.
Our cultural heritage has to be preserved.
For whom? For people like you. Me? For the educated middle classes. Why should the rest of the country subsidise the pleasures of the middle class few? Theatre, opera, ballet. Subsidising art in this country is nothing more than a middle-class rip-off.
Oh, Minister, how can you say such a thing? Subsidy is about education, preserving the pinnacles of our civilization. Or hadn't you noticed?
Don't patronise me, Humphrey. I believe in education, too.